So I've been so blessed and lucky to live at the beach and have built a yoga retreat center in the desert, and now open a yoga studio up in the Yosemite area, the mountain area. And it's just like so much beautiful nature and so much diverse nature in all these different places that I get to live and travel to and serve the community. And I grew up in New Jersey, which is wonderful, and it's got like, it doesn't have any desert energy to it, that's for sure. I've never been to the desert until I moved out west, but it has the big massive trees and the lakes and the various seasons, the snow, the rain, the sunshine. And I actually lived in a beach town, so I had the ocean and the waves, and nature is so inspiring. And it's ironic because I'm talking to you on a cell phone, you're watching me on some sort of device, but society has progressed in a way that has brought us such great things and has digressed in a way that has taken us away from such great things. And so we want to focus on this week, nature, bringing yourself back to nature, coming back to nature, remembering that you are nature. For me, spending time up in Yosemite, I'm able to just be so blessed to be like a child. My eyes are wide. It's like we have these wild turkeys that come on our property, and they just, we watch them. We pulled over the cars, they were crossing the road, and the female turkey was just sitting there, and 3 of the males are putting up their feathers and kind of strutting themselves, their stuff. And this beautiful rose plant that was there, in front of the yoga studio up there, and it had dew on it the other day, and I just noticed like the wetness on the leaves and just the green, the massive green of all the trees everywhere. And it just inspires me to like I was craving green foods like broccoli and just like that look like this tree energy. I don't know, nature is something to geek out on because it's so divine and it's so miraculous and it's so inspiring. From palm trees that look like cheerleaders that are like happy, to Joshua trees that are wild and quirky and bent all over the place, to being in elevation, which makes you feel one way, to being at sea level, which makes you feel another way. From the sound of the birds in the trees to the crashing of the ocean on the beach. I feel like I'm like reciting a sonnet right now, or a poem or something. It's just, nature is a teacher, nature is inspiring, and nature is healing. And so pay attention to nature this week. Make time for nature this week. Work and walk with nature this week. Spend time just sitting outside, observing. Try not to let the TV be louder than the natural sounds of the animals and the plants in nature. Try not to allow your thoughts to be louder than noticing the sound a chipmunk makes when it eats a nut, or the sound the leaves make when they rustle in a tree, or the sound the ocean makes when it crashes on the sand. Try to tune into that, because that vibration will counteract and counterbalance against all those positive ions, which are actually negative for our energy. That TV and cell phones and being indoors and fluorescent lighting and all these things kind of reek from our health and our wellness. Now, it's not to say that TV and cell phones don't have positives and bring so much to our lives. We have the honor to have both, and so this is just a gentle reminder to look at what is natural. Go watch a sunset, go sit under the moon, make a wish on a star, look at a flower more detailed than you would normally. Observe the weeds instead of pick them.